First of all, I wanted to let you know, guys, if you wanted to prepare for TCS NQT for 1st and 3rd April, the mock test series link will be in the description. You can attempt the live test. Also, the discount code link you will be getting in the description. Live tests are very, very similar to the actual exam. So you will get a good idea of TCS NQT exam. Also, you can see your rankings based on that. You can compare with other students. Now, let's start. Hi everyone. So in this video, we will be talking about TCS NQT exam analysis of 26th March, means today's exam, and we will be talking about the exam analysis. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about the coding question. Okay. After the coding question, I will be talking about the level, how students face the difficulties, and everything about the foundation section. Okay. So the first coding question was given an array of integers with negative 0 and positive elements. Find the maximum product that can be obtained by multiplying some or all of the elements. You can choose any subset of the array. For an example, input is -1, 2, 3, and 4. The output will be 24. Comma separated input was there. Okay. So this kind of input was there, this kind of output, because 4 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 2. This is the maximum product which we can get from this array. I think this question was easy. And if you guys know the logic, because the logic is also easy, I think you can pass the test cases. Second one, given two arrays of size n, the first array represents the current arrangement and the second array represents the desired arrangement. In one operation, you can swap any two elements in the array. Find the minimum number of swaps required to transform the first array into the second one. So if you can see here, this is the arrangement and this is the second, this is the final arrangement in which we want. The output is 2, okay? Because if you will see here, only two positions are different which we want to swap, okay? And if you will swap, definitely you can achieve the desirable position, okay? So in one operation we can swap 10 with 40. So if we will swap 10 with 40, the array will be looking like 40, 20, 50, and 10. Then we will be swapping, okay, 40 with 50. So array will be looking like 50, 20, 40, and 10. And this is the desired location which we want, okay? So by this way, actually, we can achieve this position and the output will be 2. So this was the second coding question that got asked, okay? Now let's talk about the aptitude, okay? So for quant, okay, for quant, it was very, very similar, okay, very, very similar what TCS is asking. Okay, what TCS is asking. So again, that quant was hard, lengthy, okay, and most of the students find difficulties in doing the quant. But the thing is, the level of the preparation is now increased after the 20th and 21st of March. Students are now more well prepared, okay. But after that also, I think the cutoff will be not going much high in quant, okay. And what I'm thinking is, what can be the cutoff for the quant for today, will be again around 6 to 7 numbers only. Okay, because again the quant was hard and lengthy, and the feedback which I got from the student, most of the students actually did the question around it, then did the guesswork. So what I'm assuming, the cutoff will be around 6 to 7 numbers. Okay, for reasoning. So today's reasoning, again it was again easy medium. Okay, as all the shifts, easy and medium. Okay, and the cutoff will be for reasoning will be again around, like you can expect, around 10 to 12. Okay, so 10 to 12, between 10 to 12 will be the cutoff for reasoning. Okay, for verbal, for verbal, okay, the verbal was actually easier compared to the previous shifts, okay, because in some shifts the verbal was difficult, but in today's shift, especially compared to the last shifts, the verbal was easier. So for the verbal, the cutoff can be increased little bit, and the cutoff can be 12 to 13 plus, okay, for verbal, what I am expecting. For coding questions, okay, coding questions, the first coding question was doable, okay, and many students actually, I think, will be passing the test cases in that. Also, you can tell in the comment section how many test cases you passed. What I'm thinking is, for digital, let's take total 10 private cases, okay, 10 private test cases, okay, okay. So after combining first and second question, okay, I think the cutoff for digital will be around 4 to 5 plus private test cases. Private test cases. Okay, combining first and second question, 4 to 5. private test cases. For digital, the cutoff will be around 7 plus private test cases. Sorry, for prime. Okay, for prime, it should be 7 plus private test cases. Okay, and for digital, I am saying 4 to 5 plus private test cases. This should be the cutoff. Otherwise, this shift was good. Okay, coding questions was good. The aptitude was good, and if you have performed good in this shift, all the best. Thank you so much for watching.